Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about our assignment for this week for Module 4. We're going to be talking about the food and beverage industry, specifically relating to food and beverage within hotels. And so I want to talk to you about the assignment that you're going to have. So you have your module set up just like before with your lecture, your quiz, and your module summary. But then I want you to do a manager interview. So what I'm going to have you do is contact and call over the phone a manager of a hotel, bar, or restaurant and interview them. And there's set interview questions. We'll go over the assignment in a minute. But in order to avoid having you all call the same 5 hotels here in our area, I'm going to be assigning you a city somewhere in our country. They're all well-populated, large cities. So you're going to do this assignment contacting a hotel, bar, or restaurant in that city. And then you're going to have several other assignments throughout the course that use that same city as well for the same reason. So when you go through the module, you'll see this link to the city assignments. So you'll look through this page and it'll show you your name. It's in alphabetical order by last name. And the city you've been assigned. These were assigned randomly, so don't take it personally. Don't feel like I assigned it for any particular reason. Totally random, just needed everyone to have a different city to contact. So keep in mind that these cities are all over the country. They may be in a different time zone, so please plan accordingly in your call times. You never want to call a restaurant or bar during peak lunch or dinner times or breakfast if they serve breakfast. So think about what time it is there and call between. So either between breakfast and lunch, so maybe like 10 o'clock, or between lunch and dinner, maybe about 2-3 o'clock, okay, in their time zone. Or if they're a restaurant that does not serve breakfast, then you could call in the morning anytime before, let's say 11, before lunchtime gets busy, okay? So make sure you're calling at an appropriate time, be polite, and know that you're representing our school. So definitely be courteous and professional. And then when you get to the manager interview assignment, it'll give you all the guidelines. So I'm just going to go through those real quick. Before you call, be familiar with the bar or restaurant, their hours of operation, their menu, and their level of service. So go on their website, figure out what kind of food they offer, what times they're open, different things like that, so you aren't going into it blind, so you have an idea of what the manager's talking about when you interview them. We already talked about time zones, so plan accordingly for that. Talked about meal times, so plan accordingly for that. If you call and the manager is busy or unable to talk, just say thank you and try a different one. If there should be dozens of hotels in this city that have a bar or restaurant at them. So when you get shot down by one, move on to another. And if for some reason you get through a whole bunch and you still have issues, come back to the first one and try calling at a different time. Okay. You'll get a different manager and hopefully someone will be able to help you. Keep in mind, they may say, now's not a great time. I'd be happy to talk to you, but can you call back tomorrow at this time or later this evening at this time? So you need to be flexible. So you need to plan ahead. If you call the day the assignment's due, you may not reach anyone and you may not be able to turn in the assignment on time. So plan ahead, start making phone calls from day one as soon as you get this module information and track somebody down, okay? Everything is laid out for you in a script, so be sure to use the script provided and take detailed notes so you can write your report really easily. You don't have to think about it. You just take your notes as you're talking, okay? Be professional and respectful and say thank you, right? So the script should start, hello, may I please speak with the manager? The restaurant or bar, remember, not the hotel manager, right? You're just wanting to talk to the manager of the restaurant or the bar because we're talking about food and beverage. And then you would say, my name is Christy. I'm a student from Moore Park College in Southern California, or depending on where you're calling, you can say in the Los Angeles area, if you're calling San Diego, Southern California, whatever. And then for my introduction to hospitality course, we have an assignment to interview the manager of a hotel, bar, or restaurant. Are you available for a quick 10-question interview now or another time in the days to come? So if they say no, they're just not going to be busy, then great. Try another hotel. Say thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. If they are, try to schedule a time with them or do it right then and there and get it done, okay? If you have any questions or issues, let me know. So there's a different set of questions here for a hotel bar manager versus a hotel restaurant manager, okay? Most of them are the same, but a few are different, okay? And then it shows the assignment deadline. So just write down the answers of the questions that you asked them and what they said. It shouldn't be one-word answers. It should be elaborated as much as they shared with you. And if they don't give enough detail, ask a follow-up question. So don't just accept a one-word answer. If you can, pry for a little more information. Okay. And then after you've written down just the responses that they gave you, I want you to write about 200 words telling me what you learned, what you found interesting, what you gained from having this experience talking with a manager. Okay. So that is your assignment this week. Or this module. I keep forgetting, we're moving so fast. Okay. If you have questions, let me know, but make sure you check your assigned city and contact bars or restaurants at hotels in that city. All right. Thanks, guys.